Sing a song.
Yes. All right, y'all.
All right.
In the words of my friend Kale Stone, come on in. Come on in.
Gonna get you.
Come on in. I'm coming back.
He gonna get you. But anyway, welcome to Grace Unapologetic Talk with Gerald Katrina Gregory today. I thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate all the support. Hello, Mr. Darvin Gregory. When you come on, make yourself known. Sometime during the live, give us a thumbs up. Respond to the questions or make a comment. Joke. We're open to whatever. We enjoy ourselves doing, the talk or whatever. So we just thank God for you guys joining in. We thank God for another beautiful Thursday. Hello, Lisa. We're gonna get started. We're talking about marriage 101 and doing it unconventional. It's not like everyone else. We do it our way. That's what I put in the captions, and honestly, that's what we do. Because when it comes to marriage, you have to do what works for you and your husband, or your wife, whatever. But anyway, you got to do what works for your household. So, sometimes people look at other people and be like, well, I want to do it like them. And then you try it and it doesn't work. You just got to stick to what you know, right, and do it your way. We thank God for, our marriage. We've been married. This year will be 27 years that we've been married, October the 12th. And it seems like 57 years, but anyway.
107.
Whatever. But anyway, we thank God for each other. We've been best friends for the longest, the whole time. And we plan on continuing being best friends. We want to start off with both of us, we love the Lord. We do, we have the Lord in our relationship. We pray, for one another. We pray for our situations, different things like that. Even in that is unconventional, the way we do, even with our Christianity and what we believe in, how we believe in Jesus Christ. We believe in the grace of God, and your belief needs to be your foundation. Your belief has to be your foundation. Some people are not believers. Some people, just don't believe in God. They just go through life. But that, to each his own. But like I said, our foundation is the Lord, is Jesus Christ. And yes, we are built on a solid foundation or whatever. So we're going to get into, different little things, and we're try not to be before you too long. But you want to say anything?
No, I'm riding.
No,
I am co-host.
No. You're going to have to speak up and talk and say some stuff.
Okay.
But anyway, we wanted to talk a little bit about our background, how we met. Actually, it was in Woodside years ago. Basketball court. Is that when I first met you? Because I didn't meet you at my sister's. It was on the basketball court.
On the basketball court.
Okay, I think it was on the basketball court. We would go down
to. I was totally dominating. Anybody know me? No, I was dominating. But anyway.
Okay, yeah. And now he's rested.
I am rested.
He rested. He ain't dominating nobody's basketball court now.
I'm 50.
But anyway, okay. And people still walk up to him and be like, man, you still shoot ball. No, he had one, but no. But he don't shoot ball anymore. But anyway, and yeah, he was awesome on the court. I was just amazed at how he could jump so high. And he was serious about basketball. I mean, even now he's still serious. But, he would everybody picked him on the court. Want to be on his team or one of him, on theirs or whatever. So anyway, that's how I met him. We've been together ever since. And we have 5 children, 3 boys, 2 girls, Brittany Motley, Deontay Motley, Bianca Motley, DeAndre Gregory, and Jarrell Gregory. And Jarrell is deceased, but at the same time that we have 5 children, we have enjoyed our children.
Absolutely.
Okay, anything you want to say? Because I'm going to stop. I'm not going to talk the whole time. You're going to talk.
Okay. We met on the basketball court, but she was kind of, she was my friend's girlfriend. But anyway, I don't know. We don't go into all that, but I'm straight out of Renan, so I laid down that old country law.
No, he didn't. But anyway, he did tell people. He told his mama, that's gonna be my wife. Said little comments or whatever, and I'm his wife. But anyway, we broke up for a whole year, I think it was.
8 months.
Up for 8 months. And I seen him. He was looking real sad in the store, and so. He was looking real sad in the store, so I was like, okay.
I was letting my hair grow. That's all I was doing.
Oh no, you had finger waves like the 5 heartbeats.
Hold up, don't.
Anyway.
Tell everybody I had finger waves.
He had finger waves, so I was like, okay, he need me. Because the scripture said in Genesis 2, 18 and 20. It's not good for a man to be alone. So it won't good for him to be alone. Because you sitting around putting waves in your head. Something is wrong.
I was helping a little bit practice.
Okay, he said he was helping his cousin practice. Okay, but you still shouldn't have came to the grocery store with him in your head. But anyway, we, our first date was what?
Cookout.
A cookout. Down in the country where, his family lived. And he used to take me to the church. And when we first met, we would go to the church, and I literally was like I was on a plane, getting my either a boat on a cruise ship or something, because my stomach I would be sick by the time we got to Miracle Revival Church. My stomach would be all to pieces because the turns and over the hills, and he knew them so good that we would fly to church. And he'd be like, I know these back roads, and so I'm at the church about to throw up, But anyway, and so we were going to his home church, when we met or whatever, we started going there. And anything else back then you want to talk about or whatever? No. And we were really close friends. We were best friends. Because I would talk to him about everything, so, and I appreciated, the input. I appreciated the time, and, that was a part of his scheming. But anyway, I appreciate him sitting there, and then he appreciated me sitting there listening to, what he was going through and all this and what I was going.
Scheming.
You were scheming.
You were my friend.
No, but anyway, we were really good friends, and we have been, like I said, thus far. But I'm gonna jump to the part that most people don't like to say in marriages. There have been. Now, unless you're perfect or whatever it may be, or you're lying or whatever, there comes a time, I know in our marriage, that I don't like this dude. I don't like this dude. I don't like him. He gets on my nerves. I'll be like, okay, you know how they say, when you get in a marriage, don't have a window open where you think you can divorce and all this stuff. It said to death do us part, for better or for worse, all those things. But sometimes I'll be looking for that window. I'll be like, wait a minute. And he feels the same way about me sometimes.
I do not.
Yes, you do. No, but I get on his nerves, but he's
Absolutely.
never said, he wanted to depart or anything like that. But I've told him several times, look, I can't take this. Such and such and such. But at the same time, we talk about communication is key. Communication is key. You have to communicate. There are times where I don't want to talk to him, so I might go most of the day, and he'll be there.
3 or 4 days.
He'll be right there. Trina this, and I'm sorry about this, and they say I don't like to apologize. I apologize sometimes, but anyway, and what is my ways of apologizing?
Trying to play, or let me see. Or she'll try to do something nice for you. That's her apology, even when she's wrong. She ain't gonna never walk up and be like, "Girl,
I've never. Really?
She gonna never
Cut the camera.
She gonna never walk up and say, "Girl, I'm sorry, I was wrong." It ain't gonna be like that.
I have said I was sorry.
She might
see. This is the part of the unconventional that I'm talking about. That other people might do or don't do. He's telling tales.
Her way of saying I'm sorry is she'll go put some clothes on or whatever. Then she'll be like, "Well,
you wanna go
girl, I'm going to get something to eat. You want to go? You know I want to eat."
Anyway, no. And it
how do I apologize?
You just apologize, or you apologize, or sometimes this is what he do, because he know I love to go out to eat. He know I love to go out to eat. See, I'm saying I'm dead. So he'll say, "You want to run over the red crab? Or you want to?" I thought I've been craving, knowing he ain't craving no Olive Garden. So he'll be like, I think I want a salad from Olive Garden. That's my favorite place. So he'll throw something out there like that or whatever. And then we sitting somewhere eating. But I love it. Anyway, and
I know my
yeah, and I know my husband. Now, back in the day, with our children in the home, he would be at the house. It would be, there were times where he would be at the house with the kids, and I'm in the salon doing hair and working all day. But anyway, at those times, people be looking at it like, he should be working and you should be at home. And they think that, this is the way it should be, that the woman should be in the house and the man should be gone. But listen, like I just said, if it works for your house, you do what you do. If the woman knows how to take care of the bills and she does it pretty good and staying on schedule and all that stuff, let her do it. If he knows how to take care of the bills and does it on schedule, on time, all these things, and can save the money, let him do it. It's what works for your household. Only thing I say that, people should try to do as husband and wife, if you have children, is try to stick together. Have a unified front in front of your children. That is an important thing. Back each other up when it comes to the kids. Now, there were times that we didn't do good in that. But we'll talk about it later, where they were cut up and he want to say, "Okay, let's do this," and then I'm doing something else or whatever. But we worked it out, and we got through it and raised some 5 beautiful children. But I'm trying to think of anything else. Okay, well, we'll go to communication. Back to communication. He said I don't like to say sorry or apologize. But when it comes to the communication, yes, we will talk about things. It might not be at that moment. Because sometimes you got to cool down.
Absolutely.
You got to think about things. Because like I've said before, that when someone tells me something or whatever, I might not like it right then. I might not accept it right then. But later on, I'll think about it and it'd be like, they're right, and we talk about pretty much everything. So I'll run it by him. He'd be like, yeah, they were right, such and such, and I don't like it. I'll be like, you on their side. But anyway, so, and then he catch it again now. But one of the things that we do in the communication and in the way we deal with each other is we joke a lot. Okay, my cousin says she love us. We love you too, Teresa. And
another thing with communication is
my mother-in-law said clowns.
Another thing with communication is I know men, like me personally, I don't like to say stuff that's gonna hurt her feelings. But sometimes you have to, you got to just get it out. You know, you have to say those things. And I'm not talking about like, you calling your wife, you big fat woman. I ain't talking about all that. I'm talking about like, something you don't like that's going on and she really like it or whatever. You got to be honest, She done hurt my feelings like a million times.
And he hurt mine.
Because you got to be honest. If you're not honest about it, there's no need in even, Look, my wife loved to shop. I love to shop now, but I used to hate it. Hate it. So when she would ask me, like, you want to ride with me to Richmond or Charlotte, to some mall or something? Yeah, I'll go.
And he hated it.
I hated it, though. I didn't want to go.
Sitting outside the stores, ladies. Sitting outside the store looking depressed. In the car or either outside the store on a chair that they give, and he looking at other men like, please save me. and so and thinking it's cool, and I'm in there trying to shop, but I can't because I'm sitting there, I know that he is depressed, sitting out there waiting for me to come out.
What is it?
Oh, your mama said, you two were made for each other. Yes. But so, there were times where, oh my goodness, now he can outshop me.
Yeah, now
he can outshop me. And a part of this is when we're talking about grace. I mean, when we say we are, grace believers or whatever, that's a part of grace. Is that it's just like God and with us. We influence, and we have an influence on God. Just like, people have an influence on us. And the reason why I say it like that is because, and I've used for an example before that your kids have an influence on you as well. And I'm gonna use this scenario, if you lost your child, or your child walked off in the mall, and the first minute, you just hollering little Johnny or whatever, and you looking around, and you panic a little bit, but then in the next 30 minutes and you still haven't found them, it's bothering you a little bit more. Then in the next couple of hours and you still haven't found them, it is doing something to you. It's having an influence on you to the point where if it's a whole week, then you are all to pieces. Because that child is a part of your life, just like he's a part of mine and I'm a part of his. And like I said, we have an influence on God. He is our Father. So when we're hurt and when we're going through, we influence him, and he has that love and said, I'm going after, just like he said, when, the one is gone, he has the 99, he gonna leave the 99 and go for the one. And we're just that important, in his life as he is in our life. But I brought that up to say that, we influence one another, because what I don't like or didn't like, I'm learning to like because of him. What he didn't like, I'm learning. I mean, I'm hoping I'm saying
you're right.
Right. And what, he didn't like, he's learning to like because of me. So, you influence one another once you become a, couple. Right. And even before marriage or whatever, you date long enough, it's the same thing, because now he'll say that he was the reason why I started eating, what was it, shrimp? Shrimp. But absolutely. No, he was not.
I was the reason.
But anyway, I don't eat big shrimp. I eat the little shrimp. So they said I might as well not be eating shrimp. But anyway, he influenced me to do, a lot of things. Anything you?
Yeah, just like like she said, one of my passions is basketball, and like professional basketball. My wife know almost every player, know every call, know every team.
Not every player, but I know a lot of them.
I'm just saying, she know a lot now, football and basketball. We can watch it. She has no questions. She good with it now, because that's one of my passions. I love the sport.
And he liked the Lakers. I like the Clippers. Go Clippers. But anyway.
I like LeBron.
Okay. But anyway, I like Paul George. But yeah, so he has influenced me on what he likes has become a part of me. And like I said, you know, like he said with the shopping, it's become a part of him now. And even like I said, now some things like eating he's not influenced me in that area a whole lot,
when it comes
because I don't like new stuff like that. I mean, I don't like to try. Oh, he be eating all kinds of stuff. I'm like, what in the world? Just look disgusting. I can't do it. I stick to what I know. So when we travel and go places or whatever, which is one of the things I really like. Now, if it was up to him, we would be homebodies. We would stay at the house probably.
We're going to Greensboro.
And he'll be fussing about that. Talking about the ride is boring or whatever. But anyway,
It's boring.
Well, I like it. I enjoy my music and riding. Come on, y'all, give us some comments or questions. Any questions you got for us, you know, we'll try to answer. But that's one thing that he has been influenced by me, because I love to vacation. I love vacations. I love to travel. I like to get in the car, listen to my music. I used to eat ice, but now I just snack a little bit. But I love to travel. I love to meet new people. I like to go different places, see different sceneries. There are so much stuff we have and pictures and different things that we have not yet posted, but we just love to travel and enjoy one another. And I learned, you know, I'm learning to do that early, you know, early enough, I guess. I mean, because some people say wait until you retire. We ain't got time to be waiting for no retirement, waiting for no pension plans, all that other stuff. We aching now. We aching. we aching. we aching now. And legs, go ahead.
Yeah, my knees are toe up, but her arms, her shoulders.
Don't tell everything. Don't tell everything. I'm always be talking about I can fight and all this stuff, but now I just call 911. But anyway, we ain't got time to wait for that stuff. So listen, you gotta do what you gotta do while you're young, and honestly, well, we started early. We started, you know, with our children. We'll do a little something here and there and travel a little here and there, but not far. But we've caught the bug now. We love to, you know, hit the road, go different places or whatever, and see different things. And I want to do a lot more of that, you know, before we can't do it. So, you know, I thank God for that. When it comes, and like I said, let me see, anything. Oh, when it comes to the joking part and the communication, I have learned and I've noticed with some people that we've met and been around that, you know, we joke with one another. I can call him fat. I can call you fat, or I say something about your size and all that stuff, and he'll say something about my head. He'll say something about wearing a wig and all that other stuff that he'll say with your bald head. You know, no. See, this is the thing. It's unconventional. Bruh. You know, it's unconventional. People be feeling like, oh no, I would dare say that to my husband or my wife. But listen, we cool. We know we cool with each other. But then there are people that be around us that think that they can do the same thing.
Yeah. Don't.
We've seen it where it don't work out right. It don't work out good. Well, you embarrassed me and you did this. You did. Listen, we cool. Listen, it is what it is. You know how they say older people when they get old, they say anything. They just rip. You ever met an old person in the store, or you know, and they just push past you, just bust through all that stuff. They don't care anymore. You know, so we done got to the point we care, but at the same time, we joke. We're a household. We're a household of jokers. My children, you know, us, we just love to have fun, and we, you know, the old word "Joan" on each other, or we crack jokes, or you know, on each other, whatever, and we have fun. We know when we done went too far, or when, you know, not to say, yes, we do. Yes, we do. You know when you went too far, cause
yeah, we always go too far. We go too far.
Not always.
A lot of times.
But anyway,
we
still cool with each other, all that stuff or whatever. So, you know, like I said, it's unconventional. It's not everybody else's method or ways or whatever. And so with the 5 children, we listen to what, you know, the Lord said in Genesis. be fruitful and multiply. We had 5 of them. Then it says not, good for a man to be alone. It was, and then he found, when he find you a helpmate, so he gave you a helpmate or whatever.
That's it.
And so we help one another. We there are times on his job, he had people to be like, your wife handle the money, or you give her money, this, and your response.
Yeah.
Because he can.
Absolutely. I mean, I had a lot of friends at work, like guy friends. They would be like, man, my wife don't even know what I make. I don't show her my paycheck. I pay what I have to pay and blah, blah, So to me, it seemed strange because we always put our money together and we pay everything that's supposed to be paid. And I don't pay it because I don't know what's supposed to be paid. She got a calendar in there with everything wrote on it. I go look at the calendar sometimes, see what got to be paid. Or she'll tell me because I don't keep up with it.
But we get it done.
Yeah.
We get it done, and so and he knows me. You have to know the person that you are committing to, because he knows me. He knows
Absolutely.
my heart. I will not, financially do him wrong like that.
Sure won't.
Anyway. So we make it happen together. The savings, all that stuff. When we vacate, we share, let's get this much, and like I said, it just works for us. I'm one of those people, and I won't get into everything, but I'm one of those people that likes and loves to be debt free. Literally. I know debt rules the world, runs the world, all these things or whatever. And yeah, we have, we do debt. It's okay. You did that on purpose.
Sorry.
Anyway, no, I'm just kidding. But anyway, so those are one of the things that I like to do, and both of us do, and we work on, to take care of different things or whatever. There are some things that we have to, we still have to take care of, but for the utmost, we try to walk in debt free, sort of, or whatever. But, so that's a part of the financial part or whatever. And, we one of the things, that's another thing that we do or we don't do sometimes. We don't do Christmas gifts. We don't do the Valentine's. Yeah, sometimes we'll do it. We'll make an agreement. Okay, let's buy each other a gift this year. But then there are some years where we be like, no, I don't want that. I don't need nothing. I don't want that. Or because we shop together and we do so much stuff together that we normally just buy stuff anyway. We'll get something, we want anyway. So when it comes to those holidays, we're not busting down the stores and doing all this stuff to, to buy for each other because we love one another. We know that, if you want it, just get it or whatever. But I ain't saying we all that or got it all like that, but this is one of the things I wanted to say. This is the ring my husband. Well, I'm gonna tell y'all a little story. Now, hey Karen, but hey Emmanuel. But anyway, when he first proposed to me, he gave me a beautiful ring, and I was so happy about it. I said yes. And within probably about an hour or so, the same day we was leaving out. This is when we lived up on 41. We were right beside, right near where McDonald's is, but the house is not there anymore. But we left out the driveway, and I had my hand hanging out the window, and my ring slipped off my finger. It wasn't size, small enough, so we were going to get it done, but I dropped it. I cried for days. That was the first ring he gave me, but I lost it. I guess a car ran over it. I don't know. But anyway.
Yeah, we couldn't find it.
We couldn't find it.
We pulled over and looked, but we couldn't find it.
And so this is the ring that I have since I got married. Now, I've seen plenty of women with bigger rings and all this stuff and, whatever. And real, mine's is big and it's flashy. And it's beautiful to me because guess what? He gave it to me. And so I told him, because he always asking me.
Thank you.
He's always asking me, and he always making that a gift sometimes. I already had a gift in mind. I was going to get you a new wedding set. No, you're not. I mean, if he do that, then so be it. But he know me. I'm simple.
Simple.
I don't do the fingernails. I don't do all this other fancy stuff. And he be saying, won't you go do this? Won't you go do that? But it works for me. I love it. If I need to go somewhere and look nice, on occasion, I go to Walmart, get my little press-ons, put them on, come back home, take them off. I'm used to this. Because I did hair for so long that when I would do hair, I remember when I was doing hair back in the day, and I would go I went and got my nails done, or either I did them myself because I know how to do them. A little young man came in and wanted some cornrows. And right then and there, I cut the fingernails off. So it was like, some people can do that, whatever. But in order for me to grip that small hair, I was better with no nails at all. So, it's what works for you. It's what works for, you and your spouse. Anything you want to say?
Of course. I want to get this out there too. We had a lot of couples in our 27 years to come and want to talk to us, like, can y'all talk to us? And we would do it. I mean, don't get me wrong. And I ain't saying, like she said, I ain't saying we got it all together and there's no perfect marriage. It's perfect for us. But I'm not saying that. But I try to tell everybody that ever asks me, how y'all stay married so long and all that type of stuff is...
Stop.
Okay, no. Is the generic version, like I've been to a lot of churches where they have like a marriage conference, but the generic version is, work, pay your bills, don't beat your wife, all that type of stuff.
Yeah. Go ahead.
But the real answer to it is I can't give you an answer. I know her. I don't know your wife. I don't know what to tell you to do to please your wife. You have to know her, or her have to know him if her is listening. but real talk is the generic version is simple. Everybody should know that. Be nice, but in this marriage, like it's a little backwards in this marriage. I'm very affectionate. I like to kiss and hug, and I love it all day long. All I get from her is or she hit me in my throat. She like to hit me in my throat. Tell me get back. He
won't listen. He don't listen. So because everybody, all the women, most women that know him from school, that he went to school with in Gardner and different stuff or whatever, or they just know Gerald. They be like, how do you put up with him? And by the grace of God, I tell you, because he is, just like what his brother said, Gerald is an idiot.
Oh,
well, he said, like a clown, just a clown. Everybody know you cool, but anyway,
I'm not cool.
Whatever. But, even at church, he would make everybody laugh, always doing something. But listen, there are times where I be like, Gerald, that's enough. Gerald, don't do this. So he don't listen. Let's not go like that. And always doing something. So yes, he's very affectionate, and I'm better than I was or whatever. I am.
Yep.
Anyway, but we just keep it real. If I don't want to be bothered. There are times I don't know. You go in the other room, look at TV. I'm gonna stay in here,
True.
And we do our own thing. We watch a movie together. Sometimes, sometimes we won't. I got my shows. He got his shows. Whatever works. He has a man cave. Go on down there in your man cave. And
my knees hurt going up and down.
Yeah, somebody said Gerald. Cindy said Gerald's still the same silly person. Yes, he is.
I'm not. Yeah,
Sarah said you're a mess.
I have matured to the point of perfection.
Whatever. But anyway, it like I said, it works for us. So people be looking at us like, now, there are some,
Jesus.
I'm going to tell this part, but look, there are some things that I have a pet peeve about. that I do not like. I really hate it. And he know, because he'll do it every now and then. When we out in public and we at a store, I know he playing, but at the same time, he'll do stuff like, in my neck, like, Trina, come on,
But I do it because she don't like it.
Yeah, he do it because I don't like it. And see, to me, I be thinking everybody looking like, oh Lord, he beat her. And I'll be like, Gerald, get your hand off my neck like that. Because, people got their own perception of stuff. But anyway, he just do it because I don't like it. He do it because I don't like it. And it's going to irk my nerves at the time. Oh, okay. So she said you got a good man, though.
Thank you,
bless
Cindy.
you both.
Thank you.
Okay. Anyway, but we enjoy one another, and like I said, there are times that we don't. We be upset with each other and carrying on, but most of the time we're on the same page. Well, all of the time we're on the same page, but
and it's okay to be upset. You can do that.
Yeah, and I'm trying to think of something else that you don't have to get along every day. That's not realistic. Yeah, and we all have our likes and dislikes of what we like to do, where we like to go, all these things. But we have to compromise one another because, for one thing, he likes to fish, and I don't like no fishing because I look at it like this. The way I look at fishing, I was like, you standing there on the side of the bank, looking at the water and throwing, this line out there, just standing there with a pole for hours, just nothing, and waiting for something to buy. And it irked me early on. I was like, I don't like that. It's stupid. Then you don't want to talk to me because you're saying I'm gonna run the fish away because I talk too much. But anyway, I'm learning. I learned to start liking fishing. So I'll go with him, and take the grandbaby sometime here and there. And so I like it a little bit better, I'm trying to think. Anything else?
No, that's enough. That's enough for today.
You sure?
Yeah, that's enough.
But anyway,
we will be back.
Anyway, I could talk for a long time. He don't like to talk too much.
I like to talk,
but
I like the way you talk.
But on the real, as a husband and wife, whatever, I just said, say it like this: love one another. Whatever works for your household, that's what you do. You can't be like everybody else.
Lisa said we grew up fish. You better know it.
But do what works for your household. And stop looking at everybody else. I know how they said, you're trying to keep up with the Joneses or whatever. But I am Jones pretty much. But anyway, you just got to do what works for you. You can't. What Teresa said?
That's great.
Okay, she said, I love the energy in the conversation. Go Team Gregory. Live, love, and be happy.
Everybody say I'm silly.
But that's what makes Gerald who he is silly. Everybody know you. And see, even in my family, I was a clown. They, when the party gets started, I'm cutting up. And they look for that. So then for both of us to get together, it's just
sad.
Yeah. Let me see. It was some more to it, I think. Okay, she said I'm hollering, laughing at you too. But anyway, and we love you guys. We thank you for everybody that has come on and made a comment. Can you pull it down so I can get the names of the people that came on the live? I mean, scroll down it so I can get them. And you continue. You talk. Say
I'm not going to continue.
Wait, because if you go off, it'll go away. I don't want it to go away.
Okay.
But you can say something.
If I didn't care.
Oh.
What? Oh, yeah. At the end, I like to give y'all a little song, just to help y'all along y'all way. And oh no, I can't sing that. I can't sing.
Oh, you only get to sing it one step. I'm sorry, y'all. But anyway, I thank God for everybody that came on, even the ones that, you know, maybe didn't comment or whatever. I always try to write the names down so that if I do a drawing or something, I'll have everybody that has come on.
So, did you put my name on it?
Who?
Me.
No, you don't need to be in it.
But I'm watching.
What they said, Clarence Lip. So thank you guys.
Lamont Avery, Tiana, Corey Burton. You better.
Corey. Who was that? I missed somebody. Okay, and something said, and
you got Amy. Thank y'all. Peace. Deuce.
I got it, honey. But like I said, thank you guys for coming on. You can sign off if you want to. I'm just trying to get these names. But you know, like I said, do what works for you and your spouse. And you know, stop. You cannot go by social media. You got to go by what's in your house and who that person is. I'm trying to get these names, y'all. I'm getting on. All right, love you guys. Let me see. Did I get Cindy? I knew I didn't. Hold on.